Hi everyone, welcome to SS Informatica Power Center and IICS. Today's topic is in parameterization concept in IICS. Uh, Parameterization concept is one of the most important concept related to data integration and data migration and all. Here parameter, while comparing to Informatica Power Center, related to mapping variables and mapping parameters, we already perform few tasks, utilize parameter variables. Here see, mapping variable and mapping parameters are there, right? In that in Informatica IICS, input parameter and input parameters are there. Input parameter is similar to parameter mapping parameter, and in out parameter is similar to mapping variable in Informatica Power Center. Just slight changes are there related to IICS and Informatica mapping variable and mapping parameter and IICS parameter concepts. But the functioning is almost similar, both comparing to both the mapping variable, mapping parameters, and input parameters and in-out parameters concept. Almost the functioning is a little bit similar. Just remember and recollect that concept. Here in, let's see, create a mapping canvas. Yeah, let's say in parameter, input parameter is equal to parameter concept in Informatica. Mapping parameter concept, in-out parameter concept is there, that is related to mapping variable concept. In mapping variable concept is similar to mapping variable concept in Informatica Power Center is similar to in-out parameter concept in IICS, and mapping parameter concept is similar to input parameterization concept in IICS. Here, what input parameterization will do? Input parameterization in Informatica Intelligent Cloud Services is a powerful feature that enhances the flexibility, reusability, and maintainability of integration tasks, including mapping, synchronization tasks, mapping tasks, and more. Parameterization allows you to define inputs that can be passed dynamically at runtime, making your integrations more adaptable to change data sources, targets, and business requirements. Input parameterization is a cornerstone of efficient and flexible integration design in IICS, and supporting a wide range of use cases from simple data movement to complex conditional integration logic. By leveraging this feature, developers can build scalable, maintainable, and secure data integration process that are capable of adapting to evolving needs of the business. This is the definition of parameterization concept. Instead of this definition, better to learn some conceptual wise practically. Here, first of all, just understand my requirement. I want to parameterize this mapping. This is my mapping. This is my source. Business logic I want to apply on this target, into this target. So source is nothing but source is Salesforce connection. I want to parameterize all the connections what I am using in the mapping. These are all the objects I used, connections I used I am going to use in the mapping. I want to parameterize all the objects and connections. Salesforce connection is Salesforce, and source file is a price book entry related to products in products in Salesforce. See, let's see. This is my Salesforce account. In products, in products, price book entry is there. This is price book entry. In from this price book entry, I want to filter list price greater than 70,000 and less than 70,000. Cheap products and expensive products greater than 70, list price greater than 70 are expensive products, and list price less than 70,000 is cheap products. So I want to generate two files based on the filter conditions. That is my requirement. This is my requirement. Filter one, list price greater than 70,000, list price less than 70,000. So I want to put target connection. This is the target connection I want to create, and two files. First for expensive file, cheap file, and this is the requirement I want to create in the mapping. Let's go to mapping, new mapping, click on create mapping. First of all, click on these three dots. Here parameter panel is there. Here you can I already told no, input parameters, input parameters. This input parameter is similar to mapping parameter in Informatica Power Center, and input parameter is similar to mapping variable, which means it changes its values through running along with the sessions. Dynamically, right? Said dynamically, it changes its values through the session run. So let's create a parameter connection for my source. SRC Salesforce connection parameter. It's a Salesforce connection. It's a connection type. Connection type is Oracle, Salesforce, anything you can give. Salesforce. Okay. Parameters can create in two ways, through parameter panel, and you can, or else you can create here also source. Click on source conversion source. Here also you can create new parameter connection, or else you are already created means you can select it. You can select parameter, source parameter. Need to connect source parameter. For source file we need to create a connection on parameter. What is my source? SRC products or price book. So many condition you can give source Salesforce, parameter, source Salesforce parameter you can give. Let's take two filters to give two conditions. On target, configure the filter. First filter one, click on filter, completely parameterize, click on new connection, F5, that's the first filter parameter, first filter parameter, default type is expression. That's it. And configure second one. CCYND. Second filter parameter, let's move to target. Create a target connection. I want to give new parameter for this. TGT CSV file parameter is my connection. Here for target field, expensive expensive products, products, file parameter, expensive file parameter. Okay, insert. Here field mapping also need to parameter, completely parameter. Here again create same expensive file field parameter, file field parameter. That's it. Target side one mapping completed. Target side. Let's go to target 2. target connection, same connection, right? TCT, file connection, parameter. Here cheap products, CHEAP cheap products, file parameter, and we have to create field mapping parameter also. Create field mapping options, completely parameterization, new connection, field, FIELD, field mapping, cheap products, CHEAP cheap. Okay. That's it. Parameterize all the connections. Target connection, target type is not an object, it's a parameter. It's also cheap products insert. That's it, no need to do anything. Valid, yes, mapping is valid. Let's see how many parameter panel, these many parameters we created. Expensive optimization, target, first filter, source, for source connection, for source table, filter, target connection, target tables, target fields. See, in that way you can create parameters to every connection. Let's run. After clicking on the run, again we will get 4 fields. Next, source. Here we have to define the source connection, Salesforce connection, and Salesforce connection what we want to get from price entry, right? Which field? Price books. From price book fields, entry, price book entry, select. You can preview data also here. You will get, see, list price. In this list price we have to apply, for this list price we have to apply filters, right, as per the condition. Next, define targets. What is my target? This is my target connection. This is my target connection. So SRC files 1 in secure agent. I have 2 empty files, expensive and cheap files. I already created these files, and these empty files I will provide in the video link description. You can utilize those files and you can practice. See, these are the files, empty files. 2 files are empty. Let's go to flat file connection given. Expensive products, select that expensive products file. See, this is expensive products file. Empty file. And cheap products file is also empty file. Next, targets configured. Next, input parameter. Here filter conditions we given to filter conditions, right? Give filter conditions for list price greater than 70,000 or expensive. See, here you can validate. So let's see, list all should be green, then only list price is less than 70 is the cheap products 1000. Okay, it should be in green, then only it will get execute. It's okay. So what next? Valid parameters. So next what we have to do here? Validate. We have to map. So smart map for target 1 and smart map for target 2. Now again validate. See, the template and parameters are valid. Now study to execute. Let's start. Files need to close. Let's see whether files are empty or not. This file is empty. This file is also empty. Let's run the task. My jobs starting. It is taking too much time. Succeeded. Let's see how many records move. 10 records into expensive products, 24 records into total, 34 records, 10 into expensive, 24 into cheap products. Let's check. See, inserted records, 10 records inserted, cheap products 24 inserted. See, cheap products less than 70,000. In that way we can parameterize all the connections. Dynamically you can utilize those mapping. Again, if you want to run this mapping and all mapping, again you just go. See here, again you have to define targets and all, because it's just work like a template. It's just work like a template. You have to give all the successful connections, price, source type, that book and entry book or any other list you want to select. You want to any other files you want to put the data like that. It's just works as a template. You can utilize, just giving the parameters perfectly, it will works. Thank you. I hope you people clear with parameterization, completely clear with parameterization concept. I think if you have doubts, just comment. I will try to resolve. Thank you so much. Let's meet in next session.